money be used from the funds project, no, I'm sorry, what was it?
Special
The grant?
project.
Yeah, special project for the grant, to be used to purchase new fence at Phil Park. However, that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Cash, Jerry, that motion to do that is not official until voted on by City Council. So that's why that item's under here now. Like I said, 4B board voted unanimously to approve it. So now we need the approval from City Council to move forward with that. If there's any questions or discussions, please feel free. Y'all are quite a bunch tonight. I'm accepting motions for the expenditure of 4B funds for baseball field improvements at Field Park.
I make a motion we accept the bid from Viking Fencing for $20,320 to make improvements to the baseball backstops.
I have a motion by Mr. Buck.
I'll second.
A second by Mr. Hernandez. All in favor? All four, motion carries. Item number 12, discussion and possible action regarding city attorney investigation and engineering requirements for the recent road resurfacing project. Mr. Callaway, I know you've been doing some research on this, so I'll open the floor up to you.
Thank you, Mayor. The city received notice in late December, I'm sure most of the council members know, that there was a blog posting that specifically stated that the city was required to have an engineer involved in our road project. The one that we just completed, that we spent some good money on and did some good work. I immediately investigated that, and I have a press release that we submitted today to the press in Ellis and Johnson County today, and it's also posted on our website, but I'd like to pass it out if I can to the jury. And what it does is it gives a good description of what we found in the investigation. Do you guys already have a copy of this? Do you guys do you have one? Looks like you guys have one in your packet already. Do you guys have one? Does anybody in the public want one? Happy New Year. I'm going to make y'all share it. You do have a right to this, so he's a good man. Christy did one. You can look at his one. All right, and I'll read this for public reasons. City of Venus responds to blog claim that recent road resurfacing project was illegal. Venus, Texas. The City of Venus became aware of a blog posting in late December sponsored by Venus citizens A.B. Owens and Johnson County resident Ben Clopton, accusing the city of conducting a road construction project without a licensed professional engineer. The blog posting included what appears to be an email from the Texas Board of Professional Engineers to support their claim. The city contacted the Texas Board of Professional Engineers. The board notified the city that no complaint had been filed regarding the street resurfacing project. The board also informed the city that the email posted online was not an official public statement. What that means is that they don't endorse or support that email. If it came from an employee or otherwise, they said that it's not their stance and it's not their position. The board also informed the city, they would not support its contents and questioned if it was even real. They did a search of their servers and otherwise they couldn't find that email. So they said if it was there, it was probably doctored or otherwise. The board agreed to work with the city to correct the misrepresentations that were made. The Texas Board of Professional Engineers is a licensing organization that works to make sure that engineers in the state of Texas are competent, continually educated, and reputable. The Texas Attorney General has opined that professional groups such as the board are not regulatory and have no enforcement ability over municipalities. This position is shared by the Texas Municipal League, for which we're a part of, and 2,000 cities in Texas are a member of. Specifically, the Attorney General has ruled that in enforcement actions such as this, the municipality and its officers have governmental immunity. That was ruled in 2009 from Greg Abbott's office. And though the city is not regulated by the Texas Board of Professional Engineers, the city does see them as a partner in good government. Their resources and educational offerings are irreplaceable and the value of all municipalities in Texas seeking guidance on the profession of engineering. And addressing the relevant law, Venus City Attorney Cass Callaway, that's me, reviewed the state statutes regarding engineering requirements and ruled the city to be in full compliance. The street project in question was a road resurfacing project. No new curbs were built, no culverts constructed, no widening done, no changes in grade, or any other engineered change. This allows the city not to have an engineered plan uniquely drafted for the project. If municipalities in Texas were required to draft engineered plans for every new road project, every pothole project, they'd go bankrupt. A city, for instance, like the city of Dallas, if they had to have engineered plans on every single road resurfacing project they have, just imagine what that would cost. What municipalities do instead of that is employ the help of road construction engineers to draft standardized road resurfacing standards. Then municipalities write those standards into their road resurfacing project contracts and rely upon them for good working conditions. In North Texas, a committee of road construction engineers meet regularly to draft and update and approve these guidelines. The committee, the Public Works Council, consists of licensed engineers, many of which have long careers engineering road construction projects. When they started naming all the people that are on the committee, some of them had 30 and 25 years of experience, and all that they do is do road projects and engineer them. So these are guys that know what they're doing. Their mission, and this is from their website, is to provide innovative, cost-effective public works services by establishing uniform standards which produce better products at lower costs to address specific common needs of municipalities. Essentially, the PWC sets a high engineering standard for municipal road projects, but does so in a very cost-effective and standardized way. Instead of each municipality developing standards for workmanship and engineering, it's done across the board, applying to all projects, big and small. To learn more about the PWC, visit the North Central Texas Council of Governments website, and I'll list that there for you. The city incorporated the PWC standardized pavement guidelines into their contract with J. Brothers Construction Incorporated. The city took the additional step of hiring a road construction inspector to monitor the work. The inspector, led by a licensed professional engineer, reported regularly to the city on the progress and quality of the work done. And the city hired T. Smith Inspection and Testing Services out of Fort Worth to regularly do laboratory testing of the pavement for quality and compliance with the PWC guidelines. A licensed professional engineer was involved in the project from its inception to conclusion. I want to stress that. From the beginning of this project, all the way through this project, a licensed professional engineer was involved in it. And the plans that we used in our contract were developed by licensed professional engineers who have been doing this for a long, long time. Okay? So the city has done above and beyond what's required. This practice is endorsed by the Texas Board of Professional Engineers. When I specifically spoke with their director, they said, this is a common practice and we endorse this. Even though they don't even have any authority over us for enforcement, they said, this is how municipalities do it and we like that you guys do it this way. And the Texas Board of Professional Engineers told me specifically, the reason they like it is it's standardized, meaning that one city isn't building roads one way, and another city is building another way, another city is building another way. They find out how the best way to do it is, and then they want everybody to use that best practice. Does that make sense? Further, in the road resurfacing project contract, the city required J. Brothers Construction to warranty their work for a period of 2 years. In the warranty clause, any work found not to be in compliance with the standard must be corrected at J. Brothers Construction's expense. The city also required J. Brothers Construction to bond their work, which they did. Maintaining city streets and repairing them when necessary is an essential responsibility of the city of Venus. This road resurfacing project has received rave reviews from the citizens who travel to repaired roads on a daily basis. The response has been overwhelmingly positive and thankful. The city plans to continue the project for the next few years with the goal of resurfacing the majority of city streets in 3 years. This is good news for Venus citizens and businesses. It is a shame that Owens and Clopton manufactured a complaint not based in truth, nor supported by the laws of the state of Texas, and posted such misrepresentations online. The city respects their right to free speech, but the city also respects and owes a duty to the taxpayers to inform them that Owens and Clopton routinely make such false claims, costing taxpayers thousands and thousands of dollars per year. It's a true statement. A full discussion of this matter will be had at the City of Venus January 10, 2011 regular City Council meeting, and it describes all that. The city's new stance on claims like this is going to be every single time there's been a falsehood posted online, a lie, a claim that is unsourced, meaning nobody has come forth. They said, but we just heard from somebody that this happened. We're going to go investigate. And not only going to investigate, but we're going to post this on the web, and we're going to distribute this to every newspaper in the area and let them know of the lie, and we're going to fix it. And we're going to do this quickly from now on. We're going to try to do this on a regular basis. For instance, we had a claim about Mr. Reed and his personal life that was posted online this week. I did research on that immediately, and I found it to be false. Not only false, but such a lie that the people that I spoke with at the city attorney's office in Fort Worth said, we never did that, we have no report of this. I said, will you please search and find out if this ever was a record? They said never. And furthermore, it's illegal for them to release information that's claimed in the story. Illegal for them to do so. City of Fort Worth Attorney's Office, where I used to work, said, this claim is absolutely false. We as a city have to do a better job of when there's lies or otherwise promulgated, particularly posted on the internet, of going after them. And we've got to do this in a public way. We owe this to everybody that lives in the city.
Absolutely.
Flat.
There's not necessarily
There is no
any
action to be
to
taken.
be taken, but council, do you have any discussions, any questions for Mr. Callaway? Anything you'd like to discuss with Mr. Callaway? No? Okay. Well, no action will be taken on item number 12. Item 13 is on an option to resort into executive session. Mr. Callaway, is there any reason?
I don't have any reasons for it.
Okay, and neither do I. So at this time, we are